Welcome back, Connect fam. So we told you from time to time, we'll sprinkle in some amazing men, right? So our next guest is really ready to help not only those that are new to business, but also those who may be a little bit more advanced. And if you have been on the fence about getting paid traffic to your site or maybe even your Instagram page, we have the perfect doctor that will break it all down.
That's right. Please help us. Welcome to the show, Ryan McCray.
Ryan!
Hey, how's everyone going? Thank you so much for having me.
Good morning. Good morning.
So Ryan, let's get into it. Social media ads or paid traffic. Many people are new to this idea of paying to attract clientele, and they may be on the fence about it. So what can you share about this type of marketing?
So great question. So in my opinion, honestly, I think it's non-negotiable. You know, as entrepreneurs, we have to advertise, we have to market, we have to put paid advertising out there. You know, if you think about the biggest companies in the world, like a McDonald's or a Nike, they have like 90% market share, you know, in $1 billion company, and they still spend money on paid advertising. So what makes us think that we don't have to advertise? So I think it's 100% non-negotiable. Everybody has to run paid advertising. You know, you have to have a budget in your company. But to me, I think it's not an option. You have to spend money on paid advertising.
Nice. And I know, Ryan, there are just numerous ways, really several ways to run ads. And that's really why it's so important to hire someone that knows what the heck they are doing, to be honest. Can you talk about retargeting advertisements, if you can, and kind of break that down a little bit for us?
Yes, absolutely. And that's honestly my favorite, you know, part of advertising and one of my favorite things to do. You know, so retargeting is basically showing up back in someone's feed after they've taken certain actions online. So there's something called like a pixel. There's like a Facebook pixel. There's like a Google pixel where you can literally track internet behavior. So if someone visits your website, we can build an audience around that. If someone adds the cart, but they don't buy, we can build an audience around that. If someone follows you on Instagram or watches a video, not just that they watched your video, but you can also retarget based on the percentage that someone watched it. We can show back in their feed and we can give them certain messaging based on the actions that they've taken. Like, hey, you see, you put this in the cart, but you didn't check out. Hey, here's an extra 10% off. Or we seen you were checking us out. You're watching our video. You followed us, but you haven't taken action, whether that's getting something for free or purchasing or whatever. Now we can keep showing back up in their feed by quote unquote retargeting them.
Yes. And let's talk ad content. How do we create ad content that converts into cash? That's the big question.
Yeah, it is. And I mean, the first thing you have to do, honestly, is test. You know, as marketers, advertisers, you know, digital marketers, I truly believe we're scientists. None of us have a crystal ball. And it's so interesting. Like, we never know what's going to work and what's not. So I think you truly have to test. Generally, video is better, but not all the time. So it also depends on what industry and, you know, niche you're in and stuff like that. So, you know, customer testimonials work well. Also, some type of video that can actually show the transformation that the product or service can give. And then, you know, we test so much stuff where it's like the images still do well, graphics, something that's aesthetically pleasing. But you really have to test and you really have to just, you know, put different things out there and just see what performs better.
Another thing you focus on is increasing your client's CLV. And if you haven't heard of this term before, it's the customer lifetime value. And that's something that many entrepreneurs don't even know. So first, how do we discover the CLV, the customer lifetime value of our clients?
Yeah, the first thing is you have to know how much a customer spends with you. So that's based on like the average order value. If you have different price points for different products, different services. So you have to know on average, you know, how much someone spends and then how long they stay a client. We're looking at when someone makes a first purchase, how often do they come back and shop again? And how do we get them into the store to spend more? And then when they're in the store, when they're in the store, we want them to spend more. But then once they've spent something, we want them to come back and give them different incentives to actually come back and shop again. And that's how we measure the lifetime value.
So Ryan, tell us, how can we increase that value? Obviously, we want to keep that buyer coming back and have them for an extended amount of time. How do we do that?
So the first thing is you have to offer more stuff. So I think a lot of entrepreneurs they don't offer more stuff. You also have to nurture people. When someone joins your email list, if someone buys something, you need to put them into a sequence to buy something else. You need to have different incentives. You need to have, you know, maybe a referral program or an affiliate program and stuff like that. But I think there are many ways to do it. I think a lot of entrepreneurs they don't think about the holistic picture of trying to do that.
Ryan, this is a lot of great information. So I hope, and I know some of our Connect fam were taking notes, and you are going to be back with us soon. Yes. Yeah. To drop more gems.
Yep, absolutely.
In the meantime, in between time, please tell everyone how they can connect with you and get more of the information that you have, please.
Sure. So you can connect with me. I'm all over social media. Instagram is Ryan at Ryan McCrary Marketer. Also, we type in the Funnel Doctor, I'll come up. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, pretty much anywhere. Our website is www.yourfunnelDoctor.com, www.yourfunnelDoctor.com. If you go to our website or you go on my Instagram, I'm going to start retargeting you, so just be aware of that. But I'm not hard to find. I'm all over social media.
Awesome. All right. Well, Ryan, thank you so much for being with us today. And to our guest co-host, Rolla, thank you so much for being here as well. Rolla, how do we keep up with you?
Follow me on Instagram, Rolla Speaks. Easy to find.
Awesome. Awesome. Make sure to check both Ryan and Rolla out for everything that they have going on. And if you are at home and you are ready to build your business and brand with the power of media, there's no better place to do it than right here on the Connect Network TV.
And of course, keep up with past episodes at theconnectonline.com. We will see you next Saturday. Big shout out to everyone who's in town for Art. Some people say Art Basel, some people say Art Basel, whichever one you want to say, darling, but just enjoy. A shout out to home team artists. I gotta say, if I can, ladies, Troy Simmons, Constance Jones' husband, is going to be showcasing art. Our Girls Make Beat Squad with SoundCloud. It's just a lot going on. Art Beat Transformation, Art of Transformation in Opalaka. It's a lot going on. So enjoy safely. Yeah? Call somebody and tell them you love them if you didn't hear it all morning. Love you for free. What's our dance, guys? Come on, Ryan.
I don't know how to salsa.